After a number of comments and requests, we've decided to add off-road cooking to the channel. And what do I mean by off-road cooking? So the preparation will probably be done in our kitchen, but the cooking is either done on a fire or on gas. So it's a typical meal that you could make if you were in the bush. And the one we're going to do today is a dish that is just really easy. We've got a cast iron pot and we'll cook it in there, but it's chicken with garlic and ginger. It's really easy and it's a cheap meal when you're away. Obviously, being chicken, if you don't have a fridge, it would have to be probably cooked on the first day, maybe the second day, but it's just really fun and an easy dish. So number one, we've got the chicken, and then we've got the cast iron pot. The cast iron pot almost acts like a little oven, so we'll put it on the fire with the lid on, and basically it just keeps the heat in, and it really works well. It obviously takes a bit longer than if you were doing it at home, but there's no thing, because you're sitting around the fire and you're busy enjoying one another's company. So the first thing we do here is I've got coconut oil, and it's hard when the temperature is fairly low. So what we normally do, you just smear it all over the bottom. I'm using my hands. You could use kitchen paper or whatever you want to do. It's going to be cooked, it's going to be hot. My hands are clean, so it's not a big deal in my opinion. But I smear this along the bottom. It stops the chicken sticking to everything, and it makes it easier to clean up. And I think that's probably one of the biggest things for me, is the cleaning up when you're in the bush. You don't want to struggle. The other thing is, a lot of these preparations we normally do at home, and we take the food ready prepared, so we've only got to cook it when we get there, and that makes it much easier. So there we go. Right, I'm going to move that to the side, and then we've got the chicken, and we've got crushed ginger, and we've got crushed garlic. So I think what I'm going to do is probably this way, it'll be easier. So we've got the pan, and we put some of the chicken in the bottom. Then take the ginger, and I rub the ginger all over the chicken. I usually go overboard, so I put on a lot of ginger and a lot of garlic, and then that forms part of the sauce. So I'll just put the other two here, and then I'll do the garlic. Put a bit more there. So that's the ginger. The next is the crushed garlic. And here you're probably not going to make friends easily having all the garlic on your breath, but what the hell. So it's probably the equivalent of about 1/3 of a teaspoon per piece. It obviously goes into the sauce, so you're not eating it all like that. The next thing is just black pepper and some salt. And then something I've discovered that actually tastes very nice is something called minced onion. It's basically onion that's been cooked and then dried. That's what it tastes like anyway. And this, it's not like the garlic and the ginger, it's just a little bit of moderation. There you go. It just gives it a nice oniony tang as well. And basically that's it. So now I'm going to put it on the fire, and then it'll probably take about an hour, but just going slowly so we don't want to burn the bottom, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, steam is steaming up the lens a bit. So this is our garlic ginger chicken. So there we go, that's done. And have it with rice, and you've got enough food for probably 2 or 3 people. So it's probably $3 to $5 per person.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time.